Now it's time for Shachar Peled's segment, Off Screen. Shachar, you're going to talk about Friends.
I am.
It's been 20 years.
From the past, it's been 20 years since that show came into our lives.
What do you remember about it? You were, what, a baby?
No, that is not true. I watched every single episode. Now, when it first came into our life, it was described as not very entertaining, clever, or original. Now, you might still think that way, but most of the world doesn't. It didn't, and it doesn't until today. 20 years ago, its first episode aired September 1994, and 10 years after its final episode, 2004, it's still considered to be crowned the most dominant sitcom of the 90s, and with its endless reruns up until today.
Most dominant sitcom of the 90s? Hello?
Yes. Well, with 30 million viewers per episode, it was the dominant sitcom of the 90s, and until today, it still represents this ideal of 20-something vibe, and people still relate to it until today. Here's an interesting quote for why. Friends created a coffee-scented cocoon that millions wanted to enter. They represented the me decade of individualism, which continues until today with the selfie era. And they sat there for the first time in that coffee shop saying, it's okay to be selfish, it's okay to be self-centered. And people loved it. They wanted to be...
It's not okay to be not funny.
No, they were funny. People found them hilarious. Come on, Odette. People wanted to be friends, and they wanted to be on Friends. And so we saw Julia Roberts, Brad Pitt, George Clooney, Robin Williams, Billy Crystal, so many guests on this show throughout the years. It was incredible. And if we take a look at the legacy of Friends up until today, it's actually incredible. Though it turned into more cynical times, we've got Two Broke Girls, which is a darker version of humor and how to make it in the big city.
Like just
we've got
Monica and what's her face, the other one?
Rachel. We could take a look at How I Met Your Mother or The Big Bang Theory, which is more like a hipster Friends. And there's Lena Dunham's Girls, which is, and I quote, friends with tattoos, raves, cocaine, and actual sex.
Which means nothing like Friends.
No, everyone loved Friends, come on. And up until today, people want and beg for a reunion. They're probably not going to get it.
They got something like it.
Yeah, that Jimmy Kimmel reunion is something that I think everyone would like to stay with the old memories. There is, however, tomorrow an opening of Central Perk Cafe in Manhattan for a month for the celebrations of the 20th anniversaries.
That's nice.
And we'll finish with some anecdotes maybe you didn't know about Friends. First of all, it was initially called Insomnia Cafe. The most interesting and the most generated interest of the characters was Monica, and the co-writers, Martha Kaufman and David Crane, are also the co-writers of the theme song, I'll Be There For You.
All right, I did like the flashbacks. Thank you so much, Shachar.
Thank you.
As always, it was beautiful. Thank you at home for joining us as well. Please be sure to join us again tomorrow.